Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Today is Wednesday, March the 16th, and as you can see, I have my iPad here. And I have my iPad because today we have the most famous chapter of our CrossFit world, and I'm talking about the Filthy 50. So 10 different exercises, 50 repetitions per exercise. I have my iPad here because I don't want to make mistakes with the sequence of the exercises. So the Filthy 50 is 4 times 50 repetitions of each. Of box jumps, 24 inches for the men and 20 for the ladies. Jumping pull-ups, kettlebell swings, so American swings. 1 pulled for the men, 0.75 for the ladies. Walking lunges, knees to elbows. Push press with the empty barbell, both for the men and for the ladies. Back extensions, but we will do hip extensions. Wall balls, 20 for the men, 14 for the ladies. Burpees and double unders. So the first exercise, the box jumps. Upper body athletes, we can go as prescribed. Lower body athletes, we can do 50 step ups and step downs. Of course, we can adjust the height based on our confidence and on our experience. Seated athletes, you can choose a machine and you will perform 25 calories on this machine. Second exercise, jumping pull-ups. Upper body athletes, we will do 25 jumping pull-ups with your sound side only. Lower body athletes, 25 jumping pull-ups, but of course I decided to reduce the number because we will use one leg only to give ourselves the jump. Last group, seated athletes. Well, the jumping pull-ups will be replaced with 50 double dumbbell bent over rows. Third exercise, kettlebell swings. Upper body athletes, you can use a kettlebell or a dumbbell, and with your sound side, you will perform 25 hang power snatches. Of course, you can choose, I say it again, a dumbbell or a kettlebell. Lower body athletes, we can go as prescribed. Of course, don't forget, when I say as prescribed, I'm talking about the movement, not the load. So feel free to reduce the load anytime you want. Last group, we have our seated athletes. The 50 kettlebell swings will be replaced with 25 double kettlebell swings. So we need 2 extremely light kettlebells and we will do 25 kettlebell swings per arm, both at the same time. So this is the movement. Then, the 50 walking lunges. Upper body athletes, we can go as prescribed. Lower body athletes, we will do 50 air squats. Of course, feel free to use a support behind you. Seated athletes, we will do 25 push-ups. 15 knees to elbows. Upper body athletes, we can do 50 tuck crunches or 50 sit-ups. Lower body athletes, if you feel comfortable hanging at the bar, you can do knees to elbows. Otherwise, you can lay down on the floor and you can do tuck crunches, or sit-ups. Seated athletes, the 50 knees to elbows will be replaced with 100 shoulder taps in the plank position. The 50 push presses. Upper body athletes, 25 one dumbbell push press. Lower body athletes, we can go as prescribed, so 50 push presses with the empty barbell. And of course, you can also choose to reduce the load of the barbell. Seated athletes, 25 strict presses from a seated position. The 50 hip extensions. Upper body athletes, lower body athletes, if you feel comfortable using a GHD, if you have one, go ahead. Otherwise, we can do 50 good mornings with an empty bar. Seated athletes, we can do 50 good mornings with an empty bar or with a dumbbell under our chin. The 50 wall balls. Upper body athletes, we will do 25 one dumbbell thrusters. Lower body athletes, we can go as prescribed. Of course, please use a support behind you. Seated athletes, the 50 wall balls will be performed from a seated position and we will just throw the mat ball against the wall as high as we can. The 50 burpees. Upper body athletes, we can go as prescribed, so 50 burpees. Lower body athletes as well, go as prescribed, you set your own pace and your own pace, and have fun. Seated athletes, the 50 burpees will be replaced with 50 slam balls. You can use a slam ball or you can use a mat ball. Upper body athletes, the 50 double unders. Well, if you have a mono rope and you know how to use it, please feel free. Otherwise, we can do 50 tuck jumps. Lower body athletes, we can do 100 very fast step up and step downs to a plate, okay? And last group, seated athletes, the 50 double unders will be replaced with 50 small circles, forward or backward, you decide. And of course, you can also grab 2 micro plates in your hand to make the movement even more challenging. So we're done with this laundry list and we can talk again next Wednesday. Ciao!